Hello, my name is Portia, and welcome to the 10-minute documentation review. This is where I look at documentation and I give you my opinion on how easy it is to get started. Since it's only 10 minutes, I only review the getting started section, aka hello world, aka quick start. It's that section of documentation where you actually build something or you're actually oriented to the project. That's what I review. And today we are going to review Starlight. I have been wanting to dive into this documentation since its framework came out in spring. Starlight is an Astro framework. It's a framework for documentation with Astro under the hood. Astro, I believe I already reviewed Astro, is a JavaScript. I don't know if it's even fair to call it a JavaScript framework since part of it is like no JavaScript. Anyhow, um, anyone from the Astro team, please feel free to correct me on that one. And yeah, so I'll be looking at this and I will see if it's purposeful, the UX experience, and how accurate it is. And I will do it in 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, I usually give a short commentary. Well, depending on who you talk to, if it's short, I think it's short. And let's begin now. Oh boy. Okay. So before I dive in, I'm a little biased when it comes to documentation because I deal with documentation generators um, every day for the past like 4 or 5 years. And yeah, so let's look at this one. It says, make your doc shine with Starlight. That doesn't tell me anything. Everything you need to build a stellar documentation website, fast, accessible, and easy to use. Okay, anything else? Document delights, site navigation, that's pretty cool. Search, yes. Internationalization, yes. SEO, awesome. Easy to read typography, what's hard to read? Code highlighting, that's amazing. Dark mode, eh. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. This has Markdown, MarkDoc, and MDX. This supports MarkDoc. Yay. That makes me very excited that MarkDoc is mentioned in other types of documentation. Framework agnostic, extend with React, Vue, Svelte, I don't know how to pronounce that, Solid, and more. Okay, this all seems positive. I'm not sure who this is for, but the features seem so it doesn't explicitly let you know who this is for, but the features make me excited because these are things that I look for in terms of documentation. Um, it's very engineering focused though. It's a lot about the tooling as opposed to the content experience. But you know what? Let's get started. So getting started. This is so meta looking at Starlight's documentation. All right. Starlight is a full featured documentation theme built on top of Astro. Cool, cool, cool. You can create a new Astro Starlight project using the following command. All right, let's make some magic. All right, I think I have the code folder in here. Excellent. Let's npm install this. Yes, you can. Oh, it looks like this is actually addressing one of my critiques for the other frameworks. Number one, I think Create Astro is like Create React, which actually has the scaffolding for you. And the fact that they actually put it in the install, and I don't even have to install it myself, that's cool. I think I'm going to like this. So far, so good. Oh, it says hello to me. And it says prepare for Halloween. Where should we create your new project? Dot here. Oh, this is delightful. It's delightful looking. Yes, install dependencies. So I don't have to do npmi. Oh my gosh, I love that little bar. I love the colors. It's like I don't know any of your features. I just like the little colors. I did not know how much this would influence me. I'm a little embarrassed. But this is so delightful, this bar, even though it's taking a while. But it is NPM. In the meantime, let's see. So it looks like over here you can get started in your browser. Do you plan to write? No, never TypeScript. It looks like I didn't have a choice anyway. It says no worries. TypeScript is supported in Astro by default, but you are free to continue writing in JavaScript instead. Initialize a new Git repo. No, let's not go that far. Oh, goodness. Everyone should get a bunch of people to work on their docs. This is super delightful. This really shows how strong your community is. I love looking at this. Okay. So, oh my goodness. I love the name. Oh, wow. Okay, so how do I get started? Okay, so creating content. Yay, my favorite section. Creating content with Starlight. Starlight is ready for you to add new content or bring your existing files. This supports Markdown and MDX. Oh, and MarkDoc is experimental. This shows you how to add pages. Let's look at that again. So I'm looking at Visual Studio Code. Let me bring that up here. Does that? I think that blocks my face. Not that my face is the most important thing here. Okay, so it looks like here in source content docs is where you actually create the documentation. Okay, so this is where you have the markdown, and it's markdown in MDX. Okay, that's all cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? Type safe front matter. Is this a problem for people? Like, are they having type issues with front matter? I don't know. That's a question with a tinge of judgment. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Deploying your Starlight website. Once you've created and customized, you can deploy or Netlify for sale, GitHub pages, and many more. I actually just want to get this up and running locally. So I guess I would just do npm start. I think it's start. I always forget. Well, it didn't complain, so that's good. I'm just waiting for this. Oh, here is it. Oh, I'm sorry. So here is the localhost. Glad I didn't open it up in another browser. Oh, cool. This is what it looks like. Welcome to Starlight. Congrats on setting up a new Starlight project. Yay. So here are my docs. So I guess this is where, nope. I don't see the documentation there. So I think this might be a scaled down version. Oh, that's super interesting. So I was looking for the documentation, and instead of going to my docs, it's example guide. That's fine. So this is what I was looking at, the guides and the reference. Let me bring back Visual Studio Code. So here's the example. Here's the example. Here's guides. This is the example reference. Okay, I like how this looks out of the box. Oh, it has search. Oh, only available in production builds. Okay, that's fine. All right, I have a site up and running. Um, let's see. I guess I could add a page. Let's do that. So we have example MD, terminal. Let's go into source. Let's go into guide. Oh, content. Go into docs and then guide. And let us make touch document right MD. Okay. And we're just going to take this information and put it here. This is the front matter. Document right. We create wonderful docs. And why don't we just put an emoji here? Oh, the writing emoji. Yay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Let's see. Oh, that is it. But I think we finished our page. Example guide, example reference. Oh, I might actually have to, oh, I have an error message. Front matter does not match collection schema. Oh boy, it's mad at me. Error when evaluating SSR module. So what this is telling me is this should live somewhere else. That I need to, let's see if I can fix this in 1 minute. There's document right. We have the config. What's in the config? Oh, here's the schema. So if this is SSR, is this server-side rendering? All right, define collections. So here's docs, document right, example, index. I am not sure where that information is located. Oh, here are guides. Oh, it might be in here. Okay, I'm gonna use my really bad JavaScript. And so example guide is the label. So what if I put document right? We create wonderful docs. Let's see what happens. What was that config? No, it's index. Alrighty. Because I have a short attention span and the 10 minutes are up, I actually give up on this. So I have forgotten where I was. So I was in config. And then I was in index. So this is an internal package in terms of collectors. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. I actually need to stop. Alrighty, so it's time for me to give a review. Troubleshooting, project configuration, sidebar navigation. Purposeful. Does the quick start explain what problem it's trying to solve and who is the intended audience? I'm gonna give this a 2. I'm gonna give this a 2 because once again, it's listing a bunch of features, but it doesn't really show how it's different. It doesn't really distinguish itself from Docusaurus, to be quite honest with you. And I'm still not sure who should use this. Like, should this be someone who's an engineer who really geeks out about things like SSR and SSG? Or should this be like someone who works in the marketing department of a tech company? So, I mean, I like the site navigation, SEO, and stuff. I'm going to give this a 2. I don't think it's clear who's the audience. I think, once again, it just shows you a bunch of features, but not the problems that you're solving. That's it. It doesn't really go into the problems that you're solving as a content creator. UX experience. How seamless is the experience? Must the user create an account? Does Quick Start elicit a sense of joy and achievement? I got joy. I love that progress bar. I loved all those questions. I'm going to actually have to give this 2.5 because this was fun and this actually brought out delight in terms of the UX experience. And accurate. Are the instructions correct? Are they complete? Um, I know that this is elementary, but I do wish I had an NPM start. Um, I do like the fact that it came with Astro, the batteries included, so I didn't have to go hunting around for a platform. I'm going to just give this a 2. So that's my score. So my score in terms of purposeful is 2, UX experience 2.5, accuracy 2. This was joyful. But that being said, I'm not exactly sure why I would use this over another static site generator like Docusaurus. So that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.